Hey, good morning, y'all. How are y'all doing today on this beautiful Saturday morning? It's a little overcast. Look like we're gonna get a little rain, but you know your girl. I'm gonna be out here catching this rain for my plants. So y'all, I'm out here doing some chores that I need to do in the garden. Trying to get it done before the rain, but I figure I'll put out a video and let you guys see what I got going on. It's a lot of stuff going on back here in this Harvey container garden. So let me go ahead and show y'all what's going on. All right, y'all. Those are the potatoes. Blue, gray, and black bag. Look like so far the blue bag has flowers on their potatoes. The gray bag also have flowers. I don't see that many on the black bag, but everything is sitting up high, looking pretty. Hopefully making some potatoes down beneath. So we just gonna have to wait and see what comes of it. But everything looks to be doing pretty good. And this is that new Cavendish dwarf banana plant that I purchased about 2 weeks ago. Looked like it has doubled in size since I planted it. So that's looking really good. My blueberries, all of them are nice and green. There's no blooms on them, but everything is nice and green. Looks to be growing well. No complaints here. So y'all, this apple tree. I always show y'all this apple tree. This apple tree, other than that leaf down at the very bottom and that leaf in the middle, has absolutely nothing on it. But the one leaf that does have something on it, that's what it's trying to do, y'all. I am not anticipating anything to come of this, but I'm hoping that some more leaves open up. I do see some brighter spots on the edges, so I think we might get some more leaves. But yeah, only leaf on this tree, and this is what it's doing. All right, y'all. So back on this side, and can y'all notice how bright it is back here? That big tree that I have been complaining about, that my husband had been complaining about, and my neighbor, we finally got that tree cut down. So the tree y'all see is about 2 houses down from our house. So that tree shouldn't bother me, but it is so much brighter back here in the garden since that tree is gone. So y'all, in my hanging plants, I put a couple of strawberries. Looked like they were struggling for a little while, but they seem to be recovering from the struggle. Seems to be greening, getting a little better. So I'm just gonna watch them and see what they do. All right, y'all. So this whole row is, well, this right here is a part of the tree that got cut down in the front that my husband want to save. Why? I don't know. I believe it's a crepe myrtle, so he wants to plant it in the front yard. But back to my garden. This is eggplant, purple long eggplant, and it's getting big. It's starting to get blooms in a couple of spots, so it's doing well. This one is the white eggplant, and as small as it is, it looked like it's trying to get a couple of blooms down up in there. I don't know if that's gonna make it, but I'll see. So this row down here in pink pots, that is a zucchini. The one next to it is a zucchini also. And these two are yellow, early yellow straight neck squash. So both of these are the squash. I still have some celery growing. I did cut a lot of the celery. And like I said, washed it and cut it up with some onions, bell peppers, parsley, and put it in my freezer for my dinners. Down here, I still have a few more that I'm gonna cut because they look like they're yellowing. Probably the pots are too small for them, so I'm gonna cut them. This pot back here, I just planted yesterday some burgundy onions that I got in the mail that I purchased. And so I planted that pot, and I'm going to do some more onions, y'all. But right here is that other apple tree, which is doing well. Still have a few buds on there, but I'm not anticipating anything to come from it. But it's still pretty, and it's green, and it has a lot of leaves, so that makes me happy. All right, y'all, so this is what I am working on today. These cabbages, y'all see I cut a lot of the leaves off. They are big and they're firm. This one is not that firm, but it's hard, but it's not that big. This one is firm. It's not that big, but that's okay. I probably will be cutting a few of these cabbages today. Y'all, I still have mustard greens still growing. This is Florida broadleaf still growing. I have a couple over there that's still growing, and I still have a couple of collard plants that's still growing. I don't see anything looking like they're going to seed, so as long as they continue growing, I'm gonna let them grow. So some old Florida broadleaf mustards over here, y'all. So what I did this morning, went ahead and I took up all of my mesclun mix. So this is the pot that my mesclun mix was in, and this is the mesclun mix that I took out. So I am going to bring this inside, cut it up, clean it, wash it, and I'm going to store it in some Ziploc bags, so when I get ready to make my salads, I will be able to. Okay, so this is my deal. I kind of up-potted it a little bit, added some soil to it, and it seems to be doing okay. Let me get up in here. These are the other two cabbages. The three that I just showed you are back there, and then these are the other two. This one it's firm. I'm not sure what this says on it, but yeah, this one might get cut, and then this one is also firm. This one might get cut. I'm not sure. I might cut about 3 of them today. So I will be cooking some cabbages maybe tomorrow. All right, y'all. So over here is the bell peppers. They seem to be doing okay. This is the orange. This one, I got a couple of flowers on it. I think about 3 flowers altogether on this one. Not sure what's going to happen. I'm probably going to have to self-pollinate them. Even though I've seen a couple of bees around here, I haven't seen that many. This one also this is the purple bell pepper. This one also have a couple of flowers down up in there opened up. Probably will self-pollinate that one. And this is the red. This one had a couple of flowers on it. They opened, but they didn't make it. So not complaining, it's still kind of early in the season. So over here is a Jimmy Nardello pepper. This is the yellow bell pepper, another Jimmy Nardello, and I'm still growing red Russian kale, y'all. Red Russian kale is still coming up, hasn't started going to seed yet, so I'm gonna let it grow. And that's my garlic pot. So this is my pineapple mint. I kind of up-potted it from the little pot that I got from the nursery, and it seemed to be doing well. I may have to up-pot it again into something bigger. All right, so chives, parsley, and green onion in this pot, and this is my other green onion pot. And y'all, look, these were the bottoms of green onions that I purchased. I cut the bottoms off, I put them in the pot, and as you can see, they're doing well. I'm getting more green onions, so I will be growing them. These are a couple of onions that I dropped seeds on. They're coming up. what I'm gonna do is, ooh, it got windy. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take them out of that little cup and I'm gonna plant them in with some of these tomatoes that I'm growing. All right, y'all, this is my onion that I'm trying to grow. It's two of them in there. One of them is real big. Well, the stems are real big, but they seem to be doing okay. Another little small Germinardello, may have to feed it. It's looking a little yellowish. And this is a small Creole tomato plant. I dropped the seed. I put everything in the greenhouse. I didn't think anything was going to come up. And surprise, surprise, it came up. So I went ahead and put it in a little nursery pot that I bought something in. And I put it in there for right now until I get more pots available. So y'all, I'm going to start with these cherry tomatoes. These cherry tomatoes are huge. They're almost underneath the under overhang of the house. Now they are sitting on tables. I don't want to put them on the ground, and I do have to cut back some of them leaves, but I do have some cherry tomatoes that are coming right here, and I do have some a little further up. So I'm waiting for them. I have a couple of cherry tomatoes on this one. I should have cut the leaves back before I did the video because, yeah, you could barely see them. Okay, so this is a rainbow cherry tomato plant. I have an open flower and a couple of buds on this one. This last one is also a rainbow cherry. I got a couple of open flowers on that one. But these rainbow cherry tomato plants are not, I'm sorry y'all, are not as productive as these white cherry tomatoes. So I am anxiously waiting on them. All right, y'all, so here is my Creole tomatoes. And as you can see, I have 3 down there. Right here, I got 2 or 3 right here, and at the top there's some more flowers that's trying to open. And yeah, I do need to cut this back because this is overgrown. So yeah, some of these leaves are going to be coming off. So on this one I have 1 cherry tomato. Up a little further I have a couple of more cherry tomatoes, and I have more open flowers, and I have some closed flowers. So this one seems to be very productive. But yeah, that's one of my projects today. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to cut away some of these leaves that are just taking up energy from the plant and let it make all the tomatoes it wants to make. All right, y'all, so over here is my cucumber, and I have 2 cucumber plants growing up my little DIY trellis that are made with my bamboo and zip ties. So it's doing well, y'all. I have a lot of flowers, and I looked under here and I have a nice little cucumber. Can y'all see that? Under this flower right here. So yeah, I have another one down here, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. It's been that size for a while, so I don't think nothing is going to happen. But I did see some bees around here buzzing away, pollinating, so I'm gonna let it do what it do, y'all. And over here I still have my scrap pot with my celery and some onion bottoms that I cut. Still growing purple mustard, and that's my oregano. I'm probably going to have to take out the bad pieces and go ahead and up pot that into something bigger. And there's a couple other things I have. These strawberries have not come up, so probably going to I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna do something with them. So over here, y'all, this is everything that's going to seed. This is the tatsoi, um, another purple mustard, a couple of purple mustards. This mustard Mizuna, I don't see any seeds on it. It just doesn't look that great. So this I am going to pull up out of these pots, but I'm just going to put it maybe in like a plastic bag so it can continue to go to seed and I can get them seeds. But in the meantime, I am going to repurpose those pots. So y'all, this is just about everything I have going on. I have nothing in the greenhouse other than water bottles and containers and stuff that I need to get in and clean up. But everything that I started is out. I will be starting some baby Bubba dwarf okra. I got those in the mail along with those burgundy onion seeds. And I will be planting that. And what I'm going to do is, since the tree is gone and it's all bright back here, I have some extra space back here behind the shed. And this gets sun most of the day. So I am going to put a couple of grow bags back here. As y'all can see, I went ahead and took all of that those pine needles that fell from that tree fell from the tree, and I kind of just spreaded it out so I have a nice landing spot for my grow bags. I will be growing the okra, and I might also put the potatoes back here. Oh, and the sweet potatoes. Okay, y'all, yeah, so sweet potatoes. The purple sweet potato that I recently put in the water, it has not produced a slip as of yet, but I just put it in the water a couple of days ago. But let me show you guys this. Okay, so this is the orange sweet potato. I cut the slips off and I put them in a jar of water, and as you can see, they are full of roots. So what I might do today is I might go ahead and add some soil and some compost to the grow bag that those sweet potatoes are going to grow in, and I might go ahead and plant those sweet potatoes. So all in all, y'all, everything is doing well. Like I said, I'm still growing fall and winter brassicas, but my spring garden is doing really, really, really well. So I could eat maybe some tomatoes and cucumbers along with some cabbage. I'm not sure. I might try. So y'all, thank y'all for coming along with me, looking at my what I have growing in my garden. I'm just appreciative. I'm thankful. I'm grateful that I'm able to be back here, that I'm able to grow some food of my own, so that I'm less dependent on the stores. I know I'm not growing enough to feed my family, for a long period of time, but every little bit helps. So, all right, y'all, with this, I will bid y'all a goodbye. Like I said, I have some stuff I need to get done in the garden, and I want to do it before it rains so that I could catch my rainwater. The rain could be feeding my garden with all of the nitrogen that's in the rain, and I could have all of my stuff done before then. All right, y'all. I will bid y'all a goodbye. I will see y'all later on another video. I'll be out there video surfing, watching what everybody else is doing in their garden. But I am about to go. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later.